this is Matthew Brittle, the King of Bros, and you're listening to Unpopular Review.
Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and as the great Manny Freaky Fresh would say, cats, chickens, and dogs, welcome to the Rated R Raw Review. Put some respect on our names, Mike Knox, because I know what you said. You said we try to be PG-12 or PG-13. Nah, we rated R up in here. And I got my host, my co-host with the mostest, the executive consultant. It's been great that we have finally been able to only enjoy 2 hours of Raw. We are old. We cannot hang that long. So thank God we're not doing this shit at 11 o'clock at night. So take it away, EC. How did you feel about one? We finally back on Mondays.
You know, I appreciate that we're back on Mondays. I don't understand why you're really bright today, but I'm glad it is. I'm glad it's 2 hours. 2 hours goes by so much quicker. I saw a lot of people complaining about 2 hours over the last week about the 2 hours. They said they're so used to three. They want three. They want the extra hour. They feel like they're missing something. Shame on you for having no life. Some of us have lives. Some of us like the fact that they finish at 10 o'clock and the show doesn't drag. Today's show, I felt drag a little bit, and I'll tell you more about it because today's show is taped. They taped the last week in St. Louis. And when they tape an episode, they usually have a lot of, as Wick would say, filler. So they had a lot of backstage segments, a lot of promos, a lot of, what's going on to try to keep people relevant, fresh, and not to tire the crowd out because you don't want to tire the crowd out from having a 4-hour show.
Yeah, and I think that's what it did. What did it was the fact it was like a double. I knew it. This was pre-taped. Some of the stuff was already kind of leaked out and whatnot. But for overall, it was pretty still a good show. And fuck anybody who was complaining about, oh my god, we only got wrestling 2 hours. Look, if you really want wrestling that bad, and you just want to waste an extra hour of wrestling, just look at Collision highlights, and there you go. But anyway, we had a loaded and exciting card. The first thing that we saw was Rhea Ripley showing out. They gave her, and I like to call it the camera follow of the night. They gave it to your girl. She comes out, she talks, she blabs, and then it wasn't Liv, wasn't even Raquel. It was Tiffy. It was Tiffy time on Raw. Raw went from 2 hours to completely Tiffy time, and I'm not even going front. I was shocked. I was shocked and not shocked at the same time. I honestly really did think that Nia was going to show up. Because of the whole crown jewel, and we'll talk about that later. What's up, Jeff? But we'll talk about that later. Because first of all, the best is ugly as shit. Second of all, the best is ugly as shit. But anyway, so Tiffy shows up, tells Rhea not who he was expecting, and it was back and forth. And all of a sudden, Liv shows up, and Raquel shows up, beat them both, and even grabs it. This is when I tell y'all to put some respect, and I've been saying this over and over and over. Put some respect on fucking Liv because she keeps carrying this women's division like it's no other on Monday Night Raw. So we had them fight, and she grabs the Money in the Bank briefcase, whacks both of them like it was nothing, whacks the shit out of Rhea. And we went to the next segment. Adam Pearce tells them, "Hey, look, I'm gonna put y'all in a match." But we knew that was gonna happen anyway. You know, we're smart. We're smarter than this. We're smart. We're not dumb. We're not slow. Unless your name is freaking Dave Messer or Vince Russo. And damn, my own co-host computer went off faster than most people when AEW Dynamite comes on. Because that is me. Because let me tell you, and I really didn't want to rant about this, but Wrestle Dream, or like my co-host like to say, Wrestle Nightmare. I ain't care for it that much. Didn't like it. It's my 2 cents. First of all, why the fuck is everybody cheering for Adam Cole with his little skinny twig ass? I'm bigger than him, and that's a goddamn problem. But anyway, back to this. Adam Pearce makes it official. We get a match. The first match is, and like I like the final boss, the final chief, the chief of the table, the chief tribe, the tribal chief that's in a part of UPBR. He loves to do this dance when these brilliant, magnificent women comes on. It was Black Girl Magic time. Black Girl Magic versus Damage Control, and god damn it, did they not deliver. Black Girl Magic came up, showed out, and added in more Black Girl Magic because we ended up seeing Lash and we ended up seeing Jakara, which EC loves to say that is his future ex-wife. I don't know why that'd be ex. See, couldn't be me. Me, she would not be an ex. She will be my forever, ever, 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 in the words of Outkast. But I will say this match was actually impressive. I kept saying for the longest that I'm tired of seeing these two motherfuckers go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's like, all right, damn it. Do you want us to have Asian persuasion versus Black Girl Magic so much that I'm tired of it? I've had enough ribs. I've had enough fucking, I don't want to sound racist, but I had enough goddamn hibachi to fill me up for the next damn 3 months. I'm tired of it. We need new meat. We need new blood. And that's why I love that we saw Lash and we saw Jakara, because that's new blood. That is new people. And they look and they mean business. They're still not going to be champs, but they meant business. And once again, for all you trolls that's out there, because I know y'all watch us, y'all be listening to us just like WWE be listening to us sometimes. For all you trolls that be trashing Jade, put some respect on Jade Cargill because she did awesome. The baseball slide drop kick, brilliant. Super kick, brilliant. She becoming more of a powerhouse. I'm seeing it. I'm liking it. I'm liking what I'm enjoying out of her. She's learning more moves as a powerhouse. She's making those powerhouse moves looking like it's second nature for her. And I enjoy it. And of course, the result is Team Black Chocolate Girl Magic all over. I swear to God, I don't know. I'm either going to die of diabetes or die of high blood pressure the way that the IWC acts these freaking black wrestlers, or how chocolate goodness be on my TV every damn Monday. One way or another, I'm gonna die of some type of disease. I hope it be diabetes because all the chocolate was chocolate and on this episode. And just like Jeffrey said, Jakara was looking good.
Just a second. We're not going to sit here and not give all the respect and praise to Jakara Jackson Harris looking scrumptious on Monday Night Raw. Even though she was there, it was a pleasant surprise to see her along with Lash, but it was a pleasant surprise to see her. Loved it, every minute of it. I didn't get a chance. I'm gone.
Oh, now he froze.
I'm gone again.
How did he freeze?
What is going on?
Damn, he froze worse than an Orange Cassidy promo. Why are we taking shots at AEW already? How are we taking shots at AEW? Yes, Jeff. It was looking like a chocolate strawberry. It was amazing. She was looking like I'll piggyback off of what he said. She looked amazing. She looked good. Now, I still say that Lash Legend because she's thicker than a snigger is better. But Jakara is showing you that she can carry her own when she has to. And that elbow was that elbow was beautiful. It was a beautiful spot, beautiful moment. Everything about this was spot on, was still good. Then after that, we see that Anna Pierce tells Ben and JD Madonna that there will be a number one contenders tournament. Honestly, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of them having the titles. To tell you the truth, because
can you hear me? Can I be heard?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't know what's going on with this computer. I'm gonna have to get the technician on it. But yeah, go ahead. I'm here. I just probably can't be on camera.
I got you. But yeah, so like I said before, I don't get this. I love Finn. I'm a huge Finn fan. I've been a fan of him ever since Bullet Club days in New Japan. This is the first time I'm ever going to say this over title reign. This has been the most boringest title reign I've ever seen Finn have.
It might be the first time you said that because there's no such word as boringest, but okay.
That's how bad, but that's how bad it's been. I had to make up a new word. I couldn't even say this is the most boring. I had to say the boringest because probably I'm still drunk off of Black Girl Magic. But this whole reign, it served no purpose. There has been no development, no enhancement. I expected that this would make JD look somewhat legit of a 1B to Finn, but it's not working. They need to scrap this. I'm glad they're moving on from Priest because Priest keeps on making them look weak.
Yes, my God! Every single week he was beating up four jabronis. I don't understand.
It's no point of you having a faction and your faction can't do shit. Look, I'm from Atlanta. I'll be damned if I'm jumping somebody and my 3 to 4 other friends who's jumping this person cannot jump the same person every damn week. I'm getting new friends. I'm either getting new friends or I'm getting a gun. It's one or the other.
Let's go with the friends. Mass murder ain't good.
So honestly, I hate to say it, but Judgment Day is coming to an end. Judgment Day needs to start thinking about splitting up very soon because they're getting a little stale. I don't mind it where it's just Dom. I always said this anyway. That Dom might be the first one to leave.
I will sit here and say that I think it might pick up because they were having this tag team tournament, and we'll talk about that in a second. Triple H licensed tournaments. I say that all the time. But this is good because we need to have some contenders for those World Tag Team titles.
We just need something. We need something. We really do. We need something. Something has to give. Something has to win. But after that, we saw American Made having their vignette, and I enjoyed it. It was funny. It was cool. I'm liking the Creed brothers. I'm liking the fact that they're getting some more personality to them. That we get to see a different side of them at times. So I definitely enjoyed it. I had no problems with it. It was Americanized, cliche type of stuff. And I'm cool with that. Then we end up getting, which is probably the best promo in Braun of the night, which was Braun Breaker's promo.
Bark, bark, bark.
And it was cool. It was cool. I liked it. I first of all, I love this food. I love this feud between these two. I'm really enjoying this because it's showing that Jay can be super serious. It's showing you that Braun still, even though he lost, has not taken a step back.
Well, here's a spoiler alert. He's winning the title back next Monday. So just end that right there.
I mean, not surprised either because we'll talk about somebody else who showed up on Raw.
We will talk about that momentarily, yes.
That I was shocked because my guess was definitely not him. My guess prediction was going to be somebody else. But the Braun Breaker promo was great, and yes, he's definitely going to win the title back because who else is going to take that title off of Jay? There's nobody else.
And Jay needs to lose that title quick because you can see already, and we'll talk about that soon.
Yeah. Jay has to drop it. I wish he could keep it. Wow, but it's what's best for business, like Triple H would say. Then we had Anna Pierce and Bronson Reed segment. This was actually entertaining. this is when stuff started kicking up on Raw. Like this was actually entertaining. The whole sit down, the whole meeting, the whole look, man. I can't have you doing all this stuff. Like you did do a good job, but you know you keep on costing me money, keep on breaking shit, keep on wrecking shit. Like look, something has to give. So Bronson's like, all right, fuck it, but look. I want that match with Seth. I want to kill Seth. Why? Because Seth likes to come back early, just like my co-host would say. Seth likes to come back early and then get hurt.
And they talked about it.
And then what makes it even funnier is Bronson says, "Don't keep me waiting too long." And yes, I wish I had the picture because Adam Pearce's jacket was heat. Adam Pearce's jacket was heat.
Well, it's supposed to keep you warm.
No, when I say heat, I mean like that had drip. That jacket was drip. I don't know where. I don't know.
Was it melting?
I don't know where Pierce got that jacket from, but I'm gonna need him to keep that up. The same old boring ass looking suits that he be wearing don't be cunning. That did it. Then we ended up having a second. Then we had a second match which I really didn't give a damn about, but it was already leaked out.
Okay.
It was already leaked out of who made that debut, which we got war.
Just a second. It was leaked out?
I mean, it was leaked out, but
I did not know that. I was surprised to see the War Raiders. I knew they were coming back because of the promo.
They showed it last, like I forget it was on. I forget if it was on Twitter or if X or if it was on Facebook. But I saw the video of them coming out.
Did not see it. Didn't see it at all.
Lucky motherfucker. Lucky. But
no,
yeah.
Just a second. I don't care. War Raiders are not entertaining. They changed their name. They try to act like they were their glory days again. It still didn't work. Honestly speaking, I felt like the crowd in St. Louis was a little upset that Alpha Academy didn't go over.
Bro, I get it, but it's Alpha Academy. Like,
just a second. I was actually, when Alpha Academy came out, like I said, didn't know about the War Raiders. When Alpha Academy came out, I actually thought that they were going to possibly win the tournament. Oh. I think they would have been a very good contendership to Finn Balor. Not win, but very good contendership to Finn Balor and JD McDonough.
Now,
I think Otis is that popular.
I can see that, and I can see them having that match chemistry as well with them. But War Raiders come out, they do the same shit that they always done. They don't even know who the hell they want to be. One minute they Vikings, next minute they War, next minute they Vikings again.
So they didn't want them to be War when they first joined. They were the War Raider. They were War Machine actually. Then they became War Raiders. Then they changed it when they got to the main roster, the Vikings. Yeah, because Vikings he felt like sold more. I don't know. It was stupid. But the problem with the War Raiders are, and they're going to try to bring back the hand chants and everything. You know, the war. I'm not on camera right now, but war.
Oh, duh.
Yeah, that shit. But you have to have personality. And they try, but they still fall flat to the crowd all the time. The most interesting they've been to me is when Ivar was by himself. Yeah. And he had a singles run for a brief period of time. I thought he was actually entertaining for a while. But besides that, together, they're not that entertaining. They don't captivate the TV screen to me. They're like AOP, only War.
I feel like they're a little better than AOP. Because at least
yes, they are a little bit better than AOP.
At least the Raiders can talk.
Can they though?
They can talk better than the AOP. Have you seen an AOP promo before?
I seen their promo when they were not on screen. I thought that was best because they weren't on TV.
First, I'm tired of making AEW jokes, but it was so boring. It was so boring that I would literally rather watch 10 to 15 minutes of Collision or Rampage than watch or listen to an AOP promo.
Don't let Dice hear you say that. He watches Rampage every week. Only person in America.
He's probably one or two.
Yeah, only person.
He's probably one or two. But I give the match. I gave the match like a C+ because I mean there was nothing more that you could show me about War Raiders that I already didn't know when they came back. Like besides them coming back, there was nothing else that they shown that they changed or done. It's like they did the same shit that they did before they was out. And
you know what he does? What's the guy that came back's name?
Which one? Ivar or
it's Ivar or somebody else?
Eric.
He does this thing I hate. It's so annoying. So freaking annoying. He hits him with a knee.
You got camera difficulties.
Yeah, big camera difficulties. We'll have to invoke technician services. But he invoked the knee and then he starts screaming at his opponent.
Yes,
he does that because it looks so stupid.
It's silly, and that's saying something from me because I am a goofy ass person. I am a comedic person, but there are some moments where it's just shit just gets silly, and that particular moment is silly shit. It's silly shit that we don't need. Silly shit that we don't care for. I didn't even care about this match. Like I said, I gave it a C+, and that is rare for me to give a match a C in general. And the only reason why I gave it a C+ is because of the fact that Cesaro being Cesaro, but seeing Maxine Dupree on my TV screen, I gave it a higher grade than what I would have wanted to give. But then after that,
I just hit you with a high knee.
Oh yeah, the slap high. Yeah, that was. That was.
Like, have you ever saw a 5'2" person that shot at you and you're like, oh, this is cute? That's how I feel when he does it. Like you're small fry, man. Like what are you doing? And they try all their old moves because they try to look like they're in their prime again. This man's missing his pop-up power slam. Like, it was awful.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. But what wasn't bad was Seth Rollins telling Adam Pearce that he needs this match. He don't care about the injuries. But when does Seth ever care about injuries?
That's for sure.
So most likely we're going to get this match. I don't know how soon we're going to get this match, but
might get it a crown jewel.
Good. And I can see it being a specialty match. Crown salt them oil money folks. They gonna want some pizzazz. They already got titles, so they gonna want some specialty matches. That's probably gonna be one specialty match, and the match is gonna be good. First of all, match is gonna be great. I feel like Bronson needs this win to be more legit. Like there's no way that I'm gonna come off of one of my biggest wins against Braun. Well, almost won, but there's no way I'm coming back from going toe-to-toe with Braun and how that played out, and then lose clean in the cleanest way possible to Seth. No, there's gonna have to be Seth has to be like his unhinged self against the Fiend, how he did in the Hell in a Cell, where he just lost all his morals.
I just need Seth Rollins to be as healthy as he can be.
That's it. He needs to stop coming back so early. It makes no sense. I don't get why he keeps coming back so quick.
He doesn't want to lose his spot. That's why.
But he won't. Like even now, there was nobody that I see that could take Seth's spot on Raw. Priest, no.
Hey, we won't talk about that because he acts like he's about to insert himself back into that world title picture.
Yeah, he is, but I mean, Gunther needs some. Gunther needs some type of challengers. He's running out of challengers. We're crying out loud. It took Sami Zayn 3 damn segments just to get a match.
I can see that.
So Gunther needs somebody, especially fresh off of Crown Jewel, because I don't see him.
Crown Jewel.
Look, I've been listening to Glorilla for a minute, so my R's and my Ers, and I got to blame her fine ass. But anyway, well, you don't think Glorilla's sexy?
Oh no, I think Glorilla's really attractive.
Oh, I was about that on damn way. But yes, we sooner or later we're gonna have that. And speaking of Gunther, we end up getting Cody Rhodes showing up, saying how much history that St. Louis has, and bringing up. And I like what he does. Like, he gives like a history lesson within his promos at times when it comes to cities and things of that nature. He's back. He's back.
I don't know how long it's gonna last, so we're gonna try it.
We're gonna start counting the chat of like,
I hated this Cody Rhodes promo. You know why? Because he comes out with the same old shenanigans. He's talking about some shit about the city. First of all, the city's some shit. But anyway, he comes out. He's talking about the city.
All right, hold on. Wait. We're not gonna diss St. Louis like that. It's not the best city. It ain't Atlanta, but it ain't the worst city either. It ain't the worst.
Have you been to St. Louis?
It's not the best, but it ain't the worst.
Have you been to St. Louis?
One time.
Okay, I've been twice.
That's why I say it's not the best, but it ain't the worst.
Right.
Jersey is worse.
Well, Jersey is state. So he comes out here. He's giving the city. He's like because he wants to be the ultimate baby face. That's what Cody Rhodes wants to be, the ultimate baby face. So he this is what he does. He says, "Hey, I wonder what I can say about the city to make them love me." Right? There's not much I can say because he went outside and he said, "Wow, this place is a dump." You're right. Can't say that on TV. So he opens up a book of history to find out what was important. And what he found was they chanted, "We want Cody." F out of here.
I mean, you make it about yourself. You're the champ. You make it about you.
He doesn't even deserve to be champion.
He does. He does.
And then he has a little cue line, that says somebody needs to come interrupt me now. And that's, "So St. Louis, what do you want to talk about? Because I have nothing to talk about. I legitimately have nothing to say."
No, he really had nothing to talk about.
Here comes Gunther looking like a real champion, right? Wearing the championship around his waist like a real champion is supposed to wear it.
He's literally like the only one besides Spin, because Spin does it too. But he's like literally the only one that's doing that on Raw.
Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill.
At times, Bianca.
Jade Cargill.
She doesn't do it all the time. Now, Jade does it all the time, but Bianca does not do it all the time. Because she will sometimes hold it on the shoulder. She'll sometimes hold it on the shoulder. But there's nothing wrong with the way that Cody wears the title.
Jey Uso doesn't believe in a belt. I think he doesn't even know how to wear a pair of jeans.
It's the style. Well. First of all, blame Roman for first doing that.
Usos were doing that before Roman did.
The book bag carrying.
No, it did not the book bag carrying thing, but actually The Rock did the book bag carrying thing.
Yeah, I was saying The Rock did do the book bag.
The championship. I'm with Vince. The championship is a championship. It needs to be carried with respect and prestige. I'm not saying Cody treats it with disrespect. I'm just saying he should wear it, especially if he's wearing an outfit like that. He needs to wear it. But he does. But normally when he comes out for his matches, he wears it. So I'll give him that.
He does.
Yeah. So I'll take it back, Cody. I'll take it back.
But yeah, so we had this whole thing. I was waiting for Gunther to. I thought Gunther was really going to go dig in his bag and just roast the shit out of Cody, but he didn't.
You should have chopped him.
You said what now?
You should have chopped him. I think we all were waiting for a chop.
Nah, not in a suit. No, not in a suit. Not in a suit. It doesn't give it.
He needed to be chopped.
It doesn't give a diligence. We know you don't like Cody as a champ, but that would not have gave it diligence. It would not have gave it due diligence. I enjoyed this because it looks like it's like one of those finally going to respect someone in general. He looks at Cody as like, you know what, I respect you. And he said there's not a lot there's not a lot that I can say against you. Yeah, Stone Cold just said fuck it. But Stone Cold was that anti-hero type of person that went against authority, went against rules, so it makes sense. It made sense for him to be like, fuck it. I don't need this goddamn belt. I don't need this damn belt. I am Stone Cold. I'm more important than the belt. Probably the same way with The Rock.
I just championship needs to be worn with respect. But Gunther and Cody, I think they're going to throw down. I think they're going to throw down very good. It'll be interesting to see who's going to come out victorious on this, as they both compete for that AEW International Championship. What?
You did not just call it the AEW.
That's what they're fighting for.
I wish I had the picture because it does look just like the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. It literally.
Not the World Heavyweight Championship. It looks like the International Championship because that's what it is. It was the same belt maker. I said, "Match belt maker, make me a belt."
Like it looks bad. I don't like the design of it. I'm not impressed. It's not the worst belt from Crown Jewel that they've done. It's not because Braun Strowman's title looks way worse than this one. So I can't say it's the worst, but that's not saying a lot. But yeah, the promo was cool. The promo was good. I am kind of getting tired of Cody asking to shake everybody's hand, but I get it. He's a gentleman. He's a man of the people, so he has to do what man of the people stuff do. But I'm kind of
there you go. That's what they're fighting for, the Crown Jewel Championship. To go out there and wear it one time and then never wear it again. They're never going to wear it again.
I think like the I want to say the Raw or the SmackDown after Crown Jewel, they'll probably wear it, but then that's it, and then they'll bring it back up.
It's gonna be like the Speed Championship
next year. They'll bring it back up next year.
You know who the Speed Champion is?
I don't even know who the Speed Champion is, to be honest.
The Speed Champion is Andrade.
Really?
Yeah, but he's so selfish and he's so greedy. He wants another championship. He wants to have the United States Championship.
Yeah, I'm like, good. I was about to say,
why? Because he wants to wear a championship on TV. That's why. You know, Candice LeRae said, "Hey, I want to be Speed Championship. It's Speed Champion," and I understand why Candice LeRae wanted to be Speed Champion because
she ain't gonna be a women's champ.
Well, not just that. Not just that, but her appearances on television are so fast you don't see her. You can't get any faster. Like, it's perfect for her speed.
Literally. Oh, it does?
AEW's cousin championship.
Yeah, it does.
5,000 carats with the AEW International Championship.
Yeah, 5,000 carats is crazy.
Hey, congratulations to the new AEW International Champion, Takeshita. I think he did phenomenal during that match. He was the only one that says, "Hey, you know what? We're not just a gymnastics company." So more power to you. I would like to see you in WWE one day. I think you are really, really good. So I wanted to give a shout out to him.
I don't think he makes that transition.
I don't think so either, but I think he could.
Yeah, he could. He could, but I just don't see. I felt like for a while Ospreay could have made that transition. To be honest, this is my opinion, but I get why he would rather done AEW because that fandom knows him more than just like regular WWE casuals and people of that nature. and he's too big. He's too big to go to NXT. To me, like that it'll be a disservice if he wasn't.
So for me, you say that I think he can do it. Look, that pay-per-view AW's was pure garbage. And I've watched Rampage and I've watched Collision. That AW pay-per-view was pure garbage.
I didn't enjoy it.
Pure garbage. The matches were decent, but it just.
Problem.
First of all, who runs from Adam Cole?
My biggest problem is the fact that, and Mike said it best on Monday earlier today. Storylines. It's just like it just seems that AEW cannot be consistent with a story.
Just a second. You don't think it was consistent that Adam Cole comes out and chases out MJF?
But why the fuck is he getting cheered? Why is Adam Cole getting cheered?
Just a second. It's all about the boom.
No.
Adam Cole, baby.
No. Did we forget it? This man literally calls it MJF.
MJF's a healer now.
And that's my thing, and that's my problem. It's like, and that's my biggest problem. It's literally heel versus heel.
No, it's not. Adam Cole is a babyface. Did you not see him come out the babyface entrance?
Nah.
He came out the babyface entrance.
This is Adam Cole. Adam Cole is Adam Cole. I just don't believe it. I don't believe that this man is going to be a.
I don't believe Adam Cole's a wrestler, but I have to accept it.
But okay, so I ain't gonna lie though. Like I don't know what has happened. Screw, literally, that was crazy. AWE. Hey, okay, actually, real quick, because I was there Sunday. There is a real thing called AWE. It's Atlanta Wrestling Entertainment. And
AWE is my initials.
And I will say this, just as a promotion, October 27th, they will be having a body bag match.
That's perfect.
Never seen a body bag match before in my life, but I'm excited. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna see it. And I'll be right there ringside for it. But anyway,
I'm just happy that Atlanta Wrestling. What do you call it?
Atlanta Wrestling Entertainment.
Atlanta Wrestling Entertainment is holding true to the city of Atlanta. They're having a body bag match. That's just perfect for Atlanta. It's the right way to go. Only thing else they could have is maybe a coffin match. That will work as well. But anything involved death, maybe play in traffic. Maybe a play in traffic match will work too. I
ain't even gonna lie. Like it fit. It kind of
does fit. It does fit. If you chase off MJF, you're a face. Just a second. Why is MJF, who's like twice the size, and he ain't big himself, but twice the size of Adam Cole, being ran off by?
Yes, I don't.
Adam Cole, such a scrawny individual, he had a hard time taking his jacket off when he came out. It was terrible.
I don't. He did struggle. I ain't gonna lie. He did struggle a little.
He did struggle.
But I don't know if it's because of him and the whole Britt Breaker situation or whatnot. But
I'm sorry. Just a second. The whole who?
The whole Britt situation
with
him and whatever they got going
Britt
on.
Who?
Britt Breaker.
Britt who?
Baker.
Oh, okay. It sounds like you're saying Britt Breaker, and I'm like, I just want to be sure.
Look, it's hard to say. It's hard to say BB's like right. Look, I'm from Atlanta. It's hard to say that, but
just a second. No one's disrespecting Britt Baker. You know why? Because Britt Baker's not on TV unless you're in Pittsburgh. The company disrespects her. Okay, so don't come at us for some Britt Baker slander or Britt Breaker.
But no. I don't know if it's because of that or, but he really looked like he lost weight.
Yeah. He went from 120 pounds to 109. Look, Adam Cole.
He went like from 130 to like 95 pounds.
When he came out and he started running, you notice how careful he was running so he doesn't injure himself again? Like,
no, I didn't see that. That was great. That was great. But like I said, once again, it's just that whole segment made no sense. Swerve losing the title to Bryan Danielson now made no sense. It's just a lot of things that, and I love what AEW is trying to be and trying to become. They just haven't been it yet, and this is year 5. So I need y'all to be consistent with something.
They're consistently losing people watching the television show.
Like anything, literally anything can be anything consistent. Can y'all please, but not name Chris Jericho. Anybody else not named Chris Jericho? My wife went to January 6th. Please, AEW, I'm begging you, because everybody was hyping you up when y'all first came out. Everybody, oh hell no, we ain't finna slander Prince Nana. We not finna slander Prince Nana. Oh, that's what we not finna do. We ain't slandering Prince Nana. That Swerve When I Drive feeds thousands. I ain't gonna say millions, because I don't know how many people watch AEW on a weekly basis.
Yeah, our very own technician, referee David Sanderson, showed that video to everybody here in Orlando 14 times because he was so appalled at that. But, all I can say is it was AEW. What do you expect? It was AEW referee. Yeah. What do you expect? And as far as Prince Nana,
come on.
Swerve,
it's a bop. It's a bop. It's a bop. It's a bop. It's a bop.
I give Swerve credit. I'm sorry, I give Nana credit for making Swerve hotter than what he is. Yeah. But between the dancing, the coffee, and the selling weed to kids, I don't know. Not a fan. We've been talking about AEW for a while. We talked more about AEW than AEW Wednesday. We talk about AEW. What else happened on Monday Night Raw?
All right. So what else also happened was Braun Breaker came back again and got him and was in a
Braun Baker.
And this match was actually pretty. The match was pretty.
Match was boring.
You said what?
Match was boring.
I felt like it was
the low part of Monday Night Raw.
I felt like it was a little impressive. Only because of that towards the end, of course.
The last segment of it was pretty entertaining. When the match is over, I'll say.
Yeah.
But match itself was pretty boring.
Yeah, the match itself, because we already knew who was going to win. We knew who was going to win. We knew the outcome of everything. We knew we know by now how Kofi wrestles. We know how Braun wrestles. So it was nothing that they could show us that we haven't seen already. It was just the whole thing was very predictable, and that's and sometimes it's a good thing, but overall it's a bad thing when a match becomes too predictable, just like Alpha Academy. Anyway, but Breaker comes out, he wins, and then tries to fuck everybody up. Xavier Woods come out, helps out, and then Jay comes out and helps out, super kicks him, spear, and then he gets on the apron, super kicks him one more time just for good measure, and we see a little bit of cohesion within the New Day. I don't know if they're just trying to tease us with that, and they're still gonna break these motherfuckers up, and I'm gonna be hurt and me and my feelings on that moment.
They're breaking up.
But like I said, I'm still gonna be in my feelings. I know
the only way they don't break up is if Big E returns. That's the only way they don't break up.
And I'm telling you, it's getting closer and closer to that 10th. He's never gonna return to wrestling in general. Like he's never returning.
If he returns to wrestling, they'll stay together. If he does not return to wrestling, they're breaking up.
Yeah. But like I said, I don't think he's gonna return as a wrestler. I think he's just gonna show up for that special moment of celebrating the fact that 10 years in the game as the New Day, how people said that they was not going to make it on their first run when they was holier than thou people and was doing church segments and all that type of stuff. The whole champagne glass, but it was milk instead, and the power of positivity. People was like, oh, they shuck and jive too much. Oh, they're corny. Oh, guess what? Not all black people are the same. Not all black people going to have fists in their air and say fuck the police. Some of us like doing other weird shit. Some of us enjoy the nerdy side of things. Some of us are alternative ass people. Some of us favorite rappers are Childish Gambino. Just saying. Not everybody is going to do the same stuff. And this is why I love the New Day. This is why they're one of my favorites, not the greatest, but favorites of all time, because of the fact it was different. They always stood true to themselves. And how can you hate on Up, Up, Down, Down? It's so great, so amazing. I wish I was on that. I wish I could be on that show so bad. One day, maybe. But match was meh, but the ending was okay. And then we go into Rhea Ripley talks to Damian Priest. I thought they was gonna be split. I thought they had split up already, but I guess not.
They did split.
but
to be determined.
But he says that, hey, as long as you got issues with them, I got issues with them. Why? You don't even have an issue with the whole joke today. You just have an issue of not
this entire segment. That's what you asked the question why for. This segment had me ask a much more important question. I'm concerned about the well-being of Raw and WWE in general.
Really?
Because Damian Priest said it's time to be El Campeon again. Does he not remember he had one of the worst world title reigns I've ever seen in my life? Say hello to Jinder Mahal for me.
Yeah, I was about to say there was nobody worse in current era than Jinder Mahal.
He's close.
There's nobody worse.
He's close. Bottom line is that scared me. Not because I think he's going to beat Gunther. I don't think they're going to make the mistake.
Yeah, he ain't beating Gunther.
I don't even need to see him in a program with my ring general.
Yeah.
He needs to be El Garbage. El Garbage. How about that?
First of all, Priest needed something. Coming off the
contract breach.
Coming off the momentum of being Judgment Day, Priest needed something of some type of storyline or some type of angle. Because
how about the angle of him getting sent to Major League Wrestling?
That's not happening. All right, he's not big time championship worthy, but he still can make an impact regardless. Like we can't ignore his United States title. We can't ignore that everybody. We can't ignore his first United States title reign was awesome. Thank you, Z.
Plenty of world title reigns were good the first time. AJ Styles comes to mind.
AJ Styles was okay. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like, oh my god, it was,
AJ Styles first world title comes to mind. The Rock's first world title comes to mind.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar. Yeah. No. You're gonna stop making excuses.
I don't know about.
You said, hold on, just a second. Highlight this next thing. He says trying to compare AJ to Priest is nasty work. You the one that said y'all bugging. Let's stop acting like everyone's first title reign is great. That means everybody is on limits, right? Nobody's on limits.
What he's saying is that not everybody's
right
title reign. That doesn't mean that some, because like I said, Brock Lesnar's first title reign, amazing. There was a few others, amazing, but not everybody.
Here's my keyword. Just a second. Here's my keyword. Priest sucks.
That's not even that's 2 words.
That's how bad he is.
It's 2 words.
That's how bad he is. He flusters everybody up.
It's not even okay. No,
it might as well be one word because anytime you put Priest in a sentence, sucks has to come immediately after it. So it might as well be one word.
Priest is not bad. Priest is not.
You're right.
Not bad.
He's garbage.
He's not horrible.
Trash.
He's not horrible. at least, honestly, he's not as boring as I thought he was going to be.
Well, just because he has a deep voice,
No,
speaks Hispanic talk in New York, that means he must be good. He could do kicks, kick.
But
I wish he kicks his ass off of TV.
His persona, his energy, all of that, it does good. I just wish he works more on his promo and his mic skills. I need him to work on his mic skills a little bit more. That's my only. I think that's like my only thing.
I liked Ambrose's first world title reign. Thank you very much.
I actually did kind of enjoy Ambrose.
I actually liked Big E.
I agree with Dolph. I definitely agree with Roman.
I was a huge fan of Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah, but I was. I ain't even gonna lie. I was a fan, but I always booed him. I always booed him as he was like a heel.
Did you boo Damian Priest?
No.
Just a second. Then your opinion doesn't matter.
I said I always like Alberto, but I always booed him as a heel because he was just that good of a heel. He was that good. Like it was.
Just a second. I think Charmaine's letting you know. Go ahead. You can click your own self. No, you're wrong, Freckles Sensei. The Z Silence says hard to have a good run when the champ on the other brand is the guy. Who is the guy? Roman Reigns is the guy.
That is valid.
Who is the guy? Roman Reigns and David
Priest
Priest were not world champions at the same time. They worked for like 2 or 3 hours. That's it.
Who you talking about? Yeah,
Damian Priest. When Damian Priest was world champion, the WWE champion was Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is not the guy, despite him wanting to be the guy. He's not the guy.
He's like the baby face guy, but he's not the guy.
Just a second, he can't be a babyface guy if he comes out and he gives praise to St. Louis. That's not babyface.
That is babyface work.
That's not babyface. That's not a babyface to the rest of the country.
Textbook.
That's not.
This is why people gotta listen to gamers. That is literally textbook 101 from WWE 2K21 and 22. When you trying to become a face and build yourself up, one of the main things that you have to do in those promo moments and segments is you have to hype up the crowd and talk about the city.
Just a second. If everybody in the world and everybody in the country is against St. Louis, why are you hyping up St. Louis? Right?
What?
Everybody looks at St. Louis as the armpit without deodorant of America, and he's over here giving them praise. No. Second of all, just a second. Just a second. Cody is not the guy. He's not the poster child for WWE right now. The poster child for WWE is still Roman Reigns.
Cody is the poster child.
Just a second. Actually, I do we want better. You know who the poster child of WWE is? It's Triple H. Why? Because you hear his damn voice and see his damn face on every single commercial. It's not even Cody Rhodes.
That's like saying when Vince was in charge that the poster child was. Well, I mean,
just a second. Vince didn't put his face out on every single thing, right? He was commentating because that's what his job was at first. Then as soon as he became an on-screen character, he took his ass off. But he's not in the promotional work. He's not in promotional. Then now forever. Just a second. Who says then now forever? Just a second. Who says then now forever? Who says then now forever at the beginning?
It used to be Vince, though.
No, it didn't. No, just a second. No, it did not.
It
was not Vince. Now it's Triple H. Then, now, forever. Together.
Who else?
Just a second. Every time they make an announcement, just a second. Every time they make an announcement about them going to a city for a major PLE, who's the one making the announcement?
Thank you, Dice. Thank you. Like, once again, who else is going to do it?
I just told just a second. I said it's not Roman either. I said it's Triple H. Triple H is the poster child of WWE.
Well, I mean,
hey, just a second. Hey, just a second. Did you know WrestleMania is going to be in Las Vegas?
I did because you know why? Triple H told me.
Exactly. Just a second. Did you know Royal Rumble was going to be in Indianapolis?
Yep, because Triple H told me.
Just a second. Did you know that SummerSlam was going to be in Newark, New Jersey?
I don't respond to capitalistic ass dumbass comments. Next question.
Just a second. Did you know Newark, New Jersey was hosting SummerSlam for 2 nights?
I wish they wasn't because I do.
Just a second. Did you know that the Crown Jewel Championship was being defended at Crown Jewel? You know why? Because I have one question for you. Are you ready?
Nah, you are not finna slander this man.
Just a second. Did you know that NXT was on CW last week?
Now that's
because if you watched it, hold on, just a second. If you watched it, Shawn Michaels came out there and he was saying, "Hey, congratulations, we're on CW," and then all of a sudden, here goes Triple H. Are you ready? Are you ready? Triple H, I've never been more ready for anything in my life because all you do is ask me, are you ready? So I have to stay ready, so I have to get ready but you're asking me every fucking time, are you ready? He's the poster child of WWE.
Like I said,
just a second. Rhea Ripley started the show by going through the back. What happened? You see Triple H sitting right there in gorilla position because he has to be on camera.
Look,
he always has to put himself over.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. That's coming. That's Seth really don't be selling merch like that. Like his shirts be ass. I ain't even gonna lie. His shirts, literally every single Seth Rollins shirt is the same shirt, just a different color.
Just a second. You didn't like the Kingslayer shirt?
No.
Just a second. You didn't like the Slayer shirt?
It looks just like all the other shirts.
He focuses more time on his drip.
He does focus more time on his drip than trying to come back. But just like somebody trying to come back, of course, the only reason why I'm been delaying is because I really did not care about this match that's coming up. We had R-Truth. We had R-Truth versus Miz. I really I get why they had this match.
I hated it.
But
I hated every second of this match.
I hated this match. There was no need. There was no point. This was a filler. It was the worst filler than Konoramu and Naruto. This is the worst. This is the worst filler than almost any One Piece filler after the Alabaster saga. This filler of a match was so bad. I would have rather watch Damian Priest be in a match than this match.
Just a second. What we're not going to do is ever say we rather watch Damian Priest over anything the Miz is involved with.
Besides this match, I would have rather the Miz versus Damian Priest than the Miz versus R-Truth. Exactly.
Do you not remember Damian Priest and Miz used to have a
match?
Just a second. How long has Miz been in the WWE? Do you know?
13 plus years.
It's been like 20 years. Now, how many times has the Miz been injured?
Nah, he has. He really hasn't.
He has been injured one time. Out on the shelf one time. Who injured him?
Wait, who did injure him?
Damian Priest, because he's trash. Carry on.
That's wild though. 18 years only been injured once is a hell of a.
He was 16 years. It was Damian Priest because Damian Priest is trash.
That's a hell of a feat. That's a hell of a feat.
Because he's a Miz and he's awesome. And for some reason they put him in a match where he loses to R-Truth and by a small ass roll up. And now they're going to put him in a feud with the Wyatt sucks. And I don't understand why.
Well, I thought the YSS was going to actually feud with AOP, but it does look like now because
they want to go after the Miz. You know what? This why Adam Pearce sucks, right? You might ask yourself a question, Chris. Why does Adam Pearce suck? I'm gonna tell you, right? The Wyatt sucks went out there and murdered everybody backstage, right? Including putting a cap in the dome of Chad Gable.
They did.
Then they just attack Chad Gable all the time. And ladies and gentlemen, they never said why. Never said why. Now they get to go after the Miz.
How they did in his video in one of his videos. It was like y'all never.
It was one of the videos that put me to sleep. What was it?
He said y'all didn't care for us. Y'all put us in the shelf. Y'all put us in the back, and now we're coming back. and we take it.
That's all I ever saw in Uncle Howdy's videos.
I mean, you're not half wrong. Like, you ain't half wrong. Like, you ain't half wrong. Like, you're not all the way wrong. Because that's literally how he talks, which I just don't.
I wanted to end. I said it was stupid when it came out. I said it's a nice little tribute. You should only do very short term, but in the long term, the gimmick can only go so far. Just like most of Bray Wyatt's gimmicks. Outside of the Eater of Worlds.
Yeah, I was say that. Now, Eater of Worlds was
Eater of Worlds because Eater of Worlds was a little bit more rounded. He was able to do more things.
Yeah.
I didn't even like the Fiend like that.
I did. I like the Fiend only because you could do more stuff like the Firefly Funhouse and everything like that.
Correct. But he had to have the Firefly Funhouse
but him just being the Fiend and that's it. That would have been more.
It wouldn't have worked.
So that's why I like it.
He used to be a cross dresser and dressing up his sister Abigail. It didn't work.
Yeah, no, that would have been that. That's his son.
And when he came back and they first started Uncle Howdy, that shit wasn't working at first.
Well,
yeah,
nah, because the only highlight that I can remember of when Uncle Howdy showed up was when he jumped off of that. When he jumped off and did that leg drop, and the whole thing exploded. But,
yeah, that was at the Royal Rumble. I was there. And you know where that was? San Antonio, another shit city.
God, this man just does not. I know what it is. You don't like cities that starts with the letter S.
That's not true.
You don't like St. Louis. You don't like San Antonio.
San Antonio, I just don't understand how that city's so big and there's nothing there. St. Louis was just a shit city, but I had a good time. But it was a shit city. And then Seattle was okay. Rained too much.
Nah, I was I just don't like this. I just don't like the rain.
Savannah, Georgia is too close to Atlanta.
Savannah, Georgia is only good during St. Patrick's Day.
The best thing that came out of Atlanta was me, one of my last trips there, and I found some girl at a club.
The best thing that came out of Atlanta was Outkast.
What else happened on Monday Night Raw?
I wish you would. Wish you would plan out Outkast. Actually, we up to the main event.
No, Outkast. You know, I like Outkast because they had that one song that is the inspiration for me and Jakara's wedding. I mean, I'm for real.
Y'all, everybody in the chat, brace yourselves. What is this?
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Never meant to make your daughter cry. She apologized to me a million times. Now, what a great pay-per-view.
No.
I mean, that was a great pay-per-view. I mean, anybody else not enjoy seeing Tony Storm face?
Wonderful.
Oh, Tony Storm was in there. Mariah May face Willow Nightingale.
Oh, it was wonderful. It was epic. Yes, all my wrestlers did great.
Hey, I felt like I was in an AEW production meeting right there. Thank you for that.
Look, that's literally how every board meeting starts off in AEW.
Actually, probably most companies, to be honest with you. All right, what's next?
All right, so we had the main event, which in any other moment this would not have been a main event, but
it was a double show.
But it was a double show. So we had Rhea Ripley and Tiffy Stratton versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez with the one, the only, the top heel. And he does not sell a damn thing that proves to you that you can be at the top without selling shit. The top heel in the business right now, Dominic, not Toretto, because he betrays his family like a motherfucker, Mysterio.
I will argue and challenge you on that, and I'm a big Dom fan. But I feel like if they really let Dom and Nia cook,
Oh man.
I think it will be really hard pressed to see who would get more heat. I said last Friday that I don't believe that Liv Morgan can out heel Nia Jax.
No. Not at all.
Tonight it looked like she did, but that's really because of Tiffany Stratton. And I thought that ending, I thought the ending of Monday Night Raw, there was a low key, very, very good, and I bet you it's going to be unappreciated ending. I thought that ending was phenomenal.
Yeah, I did honestly enjoy the ending.
I love Nia coming out because I didn't think she was there. But I love Nia coming out there attacking Rhea Ripley. It's kind of awkward because they taped this before all that shit happened on Friday. But attacking Rhea Ripley, going after Liv Morgan, squashing Liv Morgan.
We did forget one segment.
She got cheered because of Tiffany Stratton, Jeff. But I see what you're saying, and I heard that too. What segment did we forget?
We forgot. We forgot. And this I was wrong on my prediction because I thought Paul Heyman was going to show up.
Paul Heyman is going to show up. He's going to be the one that starts it. He's going to be the one that glues everything together, most likely.
But I thought he was going to be the one to show up first. I thought he was going to be the one to show up first.
Couldn't be.
I didn't expect him to show up this fast.
Has to be Jimmy because he already planted the seeds.
But they did plant the seed on SmackDown when he was like, "There's one person I know that there's one person I know that would come through." Now, my crazy conspiracy theoristic prediction is that they're going to bring somebody else, not Sammy. It's definitely not going to be Sammy. They don't even need to be Sammy to join them, but it's going to be
Sami Zayn.
It's going to be a person.
It has to be Sami Zayn. At first, it looked like it, but then look at the fact that Sammy lost the world title. That's what he was supposed to do. He was going to lose the world title match to Gunther in order to write him off of Monday Night Raw. He was not on the last couple weeks. And he's going. And the next time you see Sami Zayn, mark my words, you heard it from the executive consultant. The next time you see Sami Zayn, you're going to see him in a backstage segment with Jey Uso talking about the situation.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And because of that, if they're going to have Sami Zayn not be the one, Sammy cannot talk to Jey Uso at all. Exactly. But they've already been talking. They've already been talking the last few weeks together. They've had multiple backstage segments. They just don't mention the bloodline. But they're going to talk and they're going to tease, and everybody's going to want it back. It's going to be Sammy joining. And the other thing is, it wouldn't work without Sammy. It has to be Sammy.
I mean, there are two people out there that you can just that
people want to see the original bloodline. It has to be Sammy. That's when the bloodline was at its peak, quite frankly.
It was at its peak when all of them is. I wish it would. I wish it wasn't, but I get why it's going to be Sammy. Because we want that OG bloodline. We want the OGs. We want the OGs versus these new guys, in the words of Cam and Mace, these new niggas. But this segment, I loved it. Like I said before, I thought and I assumed, and that was my fault, that it was going to be Paul, because the last time we saw Paul Heyman on Raw, he was looking dead at Jay like, help me.
It will end up being Paul. Paul's going to be it has to have the wise man come out.
Paul's the glue.
Paul's going to convince him. But I still think ultimately it has to come from Roman. I think it was Dice that mentioned it. Yeah, Roman's the reason why Jay left, and I think because of that, Roman has to be the one who has to be the man enough to be like,
I need you.
Shake his head, and Jay like, I'm with you.
Well, of course,
another way they can do it, and I'm not saying this is going to happen in my home city of Philadelphia next Monday, but they can have the bloodline, and I know it's an old cliche storyline, but they can bloodline cost the Intercontinental Championship from Jay to Brock.
Oh, that was my position as soon as he won the title.
I just think it's too obvious.
It is, but that's kind of like the only way that Jay would come back is if he lost something. He already
Yeah, if
lost
he came back, if he lost the title, it's a way to have him lose without losing completely clean to Braun, and kind of make him not want to go back at him. So Roman will have to accept the Yeet.
He has to. Got no choice.
And that might be one of the times you'll actually hear the OTC get booed. Because you know when Roman and Jay are going to be in the ring for the first time, Roman's going to do the facial expression.
Well, he got booed this past SmackDown when he said no Yeet.
That's how popular Jay Uso
is. Yeah, Jay is ridiculously over.
They didn't even tease it. They didn't even say his name. They just said one person. And as soon as that one came out before they said person, everybody was eating it up.
Yeah. Everybody. That Jay, like Roman told us way back that Jay is main event status.
He also told us that Solo Sikoa was the next tribal chief.
And it happened. Like it by default, but it happened. Because technically there was no tribal combat. There was no real passing of the guard. Nobody from the OGs acknowledged Solo.
Didn't have to. Solo stepped up. Solo's that man.
Solo's
my tribal
damn thing. Like
Solo's my tribal chief.
He ain't my tribal chief is the OTC.
Yeah, that's why not doing well right now because you're not acknowledging the true tribal chief, which is Solo Sikoa.
Solo Sikoa is basically Sonny from The Godfather.
He took over eventually before he got killed.
Exactly, but people rarely remember Sonny's reign in The Godfather, but we remember how he got killed. We did. We definitely remember how he got.
Well, I don't think Solo was going to go to the toll boost.
Oh yeah, but I don't think he can get got like that. Like that was just exactly. Say it again. Jeff.
Solo is my tribal chief. I acknowledge my tribal chief. I love my tribal chief. That's Solo Sikoa.
Dare you betray?
Dare
you betray the one, the only, the head of the table, the one who brought out the Orville, the
one who got his ass whooped on Friday. His ass whooped.
It was 4-on-2.
His ass got whooped so bad on Friday he won't be on SmackDown this Friday.
It was 4-on-2. It's a number advantage. Technically,
that's his fault.
If you want to be technical, it was 5-on-2 because Jacob fights like it's two of them.
He's the enforcer.
The man's a whole crash out. It's crazy.
It's 11:27. Let's get it.
All right. So your thoughts overall of the entire Monday Night Raw? What'd you give it?
I thought Monday Night Raw was solid. It gets a B for me.
Same. Gets a B. The match was good. Like I said, it was only like one match that I just really didn't care for. Outside of that, the rest of the matches held its own. The promos, I do love the fact that because of that other hour is getting shaved, you do get you get more of your promos than your vignettes to replace the lackluster matches. Prime example, Dragon Lee, like.
That was a good promo for Dragon Lee too.
I actually enjoyed it because I was like, I'd rather see this than him go in the ring and calling out Judgment Day once again and fight. Like this actually gave him justice. This actually gave him due diligence. I enjoyed that. But yeah, it was well rounded, well placed, and yeah, I give it a B. And so with that being said, we got some things coming up. Things cooking because guess what? You ain't gonna just see me tonight. This for the rest of this week. LUVR. You gonna see me, Dice, and Sabrina, and probably a special guest.
No, you're not. Not this week. That's going to get postponed because this coming Thursday is actually going to be top 5 Daniel Bryan matches in honor of Daniel Bryan's retirement that happened at Wrestle Nightmare. So that's going to be Dice and myself, and I think somebody else. I think Mike is going to be on there also.
I think
top 5 Daniel Bryan matches to honor that of the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Wasn't the best last match in my opinion, but it was what it needed to be to a certain extent. You know, I'm glad he got some air at the end.
D-Bry's next week.
D-Bry is next week.
Yeah.
Why is D-Bry next week and not this week? That doesn't make sense.
I have no idea.
It should be Daniel Bryan this week, not next week.
But
whatever.
We're going to be in love. It's all about love. It's all about
top 5 creepers.
Yeah, y'all remember when your first high school crush, your first middle school crush, your first elementary school crush? We're going to bring that all back to the top 5 crushes in pro wrestling. And thanks to Z, because he came up with this new platform, with this new thing, new formula that we're doing. It's going to be draft style. There's going to be rules and all this. So come on, check it out on Thursday nights. But also, as we always like to say, we have something for everybody on Monday nights. You have the Mike Knox show at 6 p.m. The show for the intelligent wrestling fan. And then after you get done watching Monday Night Raw, you have us, the Rated R Raw review every night on Mondays now. God damn it, thank you, Jesus. But on Mondays, right after Raw, then you have NXT on Tuesdays, right after NXT with Bad Guy Jack, with Sabrina, and also you have your AEW Wednesdays. You have, like we said, on Thursday we got the Crushes, and on Saturdays is the SmackDown Penitentiary with DJ Dice and Vincent Jr. And that's about it.
Vic, not Vincent.
Vic, my bad. Vic with Vic, and yeah. And typically, every once in a while, we'll do a pre-show, or we'll do a prediction show if a PLE shows up. And
PLE is Crown Jewel.
So the next one's Crown Jewel. That's actually
going to be the next AEW PL pay-per-view is Half Gear.
One of these days, chat, we're gonna get EC to say the right name for an AEW pay-per-view.
I just did.
I did. That is not what it's called. It is not called Half Gear. I know that's how they're gonna operate during that pay-per-view. It's gonna give Half Gear.
Just a second. Does it run at Full Gear?
Like I said, we know that it's not going to operate
it's Half Gear,
Full Gear, but still the name is Full Gear. They're going to operate as half because it's AEW pay-per-view, and the last AEW pay-per-view that was pretty good to me was All In, but that's just me. All Out was
All in Trouble.
All Out was meh. But that is
all out of seats.
That is it for us. I know y'all thought of us slandering AEW, but look, once they start doing better, I will praise them. I give them praise as much as I give them criticism. And that criticism is that Swerve should have still been the champion. That made no sense for Dan Bryan to go on this short ass one barely a damn near a month tour with the damn belt.
John Moxley makes the title more prestigious than Swerve.
I mean, that's kind of fair though, because it's Mox. Mox already got a name. Mox already got a reputation for himself and everything. Exactly. Swerve was getting his name. Swerve was getting his reputation. So I get that, but
Swerve will get another title shot probably around Company's End.
Nah, because he got a beef with Bobby Lashley, so that's going to take up some time.
I don't know the AEW pay-per-views. You have
because I think Full Gear is World.
It's Half Gear and then it's Company's End. Those are the last 2 pay-per-views for AEW this year.
Lord have mercy. With that being said, we about to go. It's 11:30, and I'm about to go to sleep in 30 minutes. So,
I'm about to go to sleep too. I'm about to turn on AEW Collision and go to sleep.
oh, goddamn.
I'll be asleep in 30 seconds.
That's actually not wrong. But anyway, from us, from UBR, thank y'all. As always, you're gonna see us again next week. And please like, subscribe, and follow, because we got bills to pay, just like the same thing that we use to even go live. We have to pay that as a bill. So without further ado, thank y'all for listening. And as always, thank you for watching. And fuck Hulk Hogan. Why didn't it end?